Hi guys, I'm not really having a really good 2 weeks. The human trafficking ring is after me. I'm in danger all the time, so haven't been putting out a video, in a few days, and they're still targeting me. They're threatening me every day. So I'm gonna try to do my best for you guys to understand. This is episode 94 on ADHD and perfect pitch part 3. So there's a perfect pitch gene actually, and it's located in the chromosome AQ24.21, and the variant is RS3057. Perfect pitch follows what geneticists call an autosomal dominant inheritance pattern. That is, the trait is the dominant one carried by a single gene and has not carried on a sex chromosome. However, multiple genes may be involved in perfect pitch, and environmental factors and early musical training before 5 also play a role. Perfect pitch, also known as absolute pitch, is the ability to identify or recreate a musical note without a reference tone. It's a rare ability affecting only about 1 in 10,000 people, or about 20 to 22% of the world. It's not a physical ear that determines if you have perfect pitch. It's actually a talent influenced by your DNA that provides your brain with a much heightened musical sense perception. On the far end of the spectrum, we sometimes see the ability in certain people experience focused talents like photographic memory, total recall, and yes, perfect pitch is one of them. So, how do you know if you can have perfect pitch? You can contact me if you want. I'll give you the result in five seconds and tell you how to train. Number is 416-571-3662, or just give me a text on WhatsApp and on my phone. Or here are sure signs you have perfect pitch. You're able to identify individual notes played on various instruments. You can name all the notes with a played musical chord. Kids can do that better than adults. And even the pitches of common everyday sounds such as alarm bells and Tesla horns. Even rarer is being able to accurately sing the exact note and tone of an identified frequency. Even rarer, perfect pitch is often connected with people who see specific colors when individual musical notes are played. Okay, so I explained before in one of my episodes that opens up the center of your brain actually, which doesn't connect on normal people. People that might have a seizure when they're younger, and luckily, there's no damage to the brain. Sometimes if, that's like 1 in 2 million or something, if I remember correctly, 20 million or something, the lucky ones, their center of the brain that opened, and one guy was able to do pi 3.14 all the way for 5 hours, every single number correctly. That's amazing. They refer that to the Rain Man, which I haven't watched. But just so you know, if you have musical talent, practice your logic. If you have logical talent, practice your right brain for your arts and your music, and help your kids. Enhance the brain. So. Even rarer, blah, blah, blah. I did that. All right. DNA played a dominant role in your likelihood to have perfect pitch. You cannot train and develop perfect pitch later in life. So it's hardwired to you before you're 3 to 5 years old. For autistic people, actually, since they develop later for neurologically, they actually are able to have perfect pitch until age 13 to 15. So that's the latest research that I have read, and it's consistent actually when I asked one of the experts and health professionals, and it is true. And if you want, watch Cody Lee. I might not be able to go to the concert in Toronto this week on December 5th because of these perpetrators. They might kidnap me and all that, and I'm not joking. Anyways, all right, so I have all that. Now, here are some things to know about the perfect pitch. It's inherited pattern, genetic and environmental factors, relationship to synesthesia. I don't even know what that is. I actually got this. You'll see the source at the bottom. Perfect pitch is genetically related to synesthesia, a neurological condition that causes involuntary crossing of sensory experiences. Okay, so let's use that to what I talk about between right and brain. Okay, right and left. Practice, make your kid practice. That is going to help them maybe open up the center of their brain when they're younger, and who knows what humans' brain can do, right? Language also. In Asian languages, actually, I think, the 22% I talked about in the world that has perfect pitch, Um, I think we left out a lot of Asians because we are very musically talented. And we started at a very young age because of our parents. And for that, how do we know if they have a ADHD superpower or perfect pitch or whatever it is, right? And that's the thing about the testing system in Western world and the Eastern world is different. If we include China, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, Vietnam, Philippines, whatever, if we include that in the study for that 22% world thing, which is actually consistent if you look up on Google, I think that the number is going to go up because, that's just what I think. Anyways, have a great day. Bye.